Hey everyone. So today I wanted to talk about good businesses and how they will make it out of the recession. So what I've seen is big businesses actually closing doors on certain companies, certain parts of their business. You know how a lot of businesses like to branch off into many sectors and diversify? Well, just like diversifying your portfolio in the stock market or anywhere else, you'll find things that are underperforming and not performing as well. And you'll want to cut those off in order to stop the bleeding and show profitability. But these smaller companies are able to take lesser returns in order to keep the doors open and function. So what I've seen is mom and pop shops actually cornering the market and taking out a lot of these bigger competitors who can no longer afford to not show profits to investors. In the past, I would have assumed that these bigger corporations can squeeze and corner a market because they can afford to drop prices to be dirt cheap to where mom and pop shops wouldn't be able to compete. But instead, mom and pop shops were actually the cheaper of the two, and they outperformed these bigger corporations because they've been around for so long. They've already proven themselves, and now they have loyal clients and customers that are consistently returning and giving them money. With that being said, big businesses are being pushed out of certain markets because they need to show profitability to investors. Companies like Amazon, Chase, Procter and Gamble, these are just a few companies that are literally pushing full steam ahead in order to attempt to cut employees down, because your biggest expense is always going to be labor. And then they're also looking to cut certain jobs in certain markets that are not producing as much as they should be producing, so that they can show more profits to their investors. With that being said, instead of having the ability to expand, right now people are trying to pull away from expansion and just maintain what they have and maintain what is working and just show that they are able to remain profitable in a tight and worsening economy. So anything that makes money, and a lot of it, is going to continue to be the bread and butter. And anything that's not making money, they're just going to move away from it. What you're going to see now is people try to push for the companies that are already making a lot of money to produce more, to do more, to sell more, to really drive up consumer demand, consumer buy-in, in order to squeeze every last ounce of whatever they can get from their bigger market shares, and try to literally increase revenue without having to expand whatsoever. So you're going to see a lot of maximization of companies, a lot of people working harder to maintain their jobs, because now there's more of a focus. Whereas before there was a widespread viewpoint and a lot of resources going out the door in order to foster something new. And then you'll see a lot of good businesses form from this, because they're going to be more efficient, more productive, more responsive, right? You're going to have people who can actually answer the phones and get back to you, right? They've increased the Fed associates in order to file your taxes, right? They increased the tax professionals. My bad in saying the Fed. But that's going to help to get more people the service that they need, the service that they pay for, the service that is provided to us as taxpayers. And so when I go into a restaurant, I'm going to see a cleaner restaurant. I'm going to see food that is produced at a quicker rate. I'm going to see very skilled associates because they couldn't get a job in their market for whatever reason. I'm going to see very skilled managers, because those are the ones who will keep their job and maintain it. I'm going to see very responsive, professional demeanors when I come into work. Everyone may not like their job, but they're going to fight to keep their job. Whereas before, people were just leaving left and right, not really caring because money was so plentiful. They didn't really believe that they had to stay at a job. Now people are going to want to stay at a job that pays them because they don't want to bite the hand that feeds them. With that being said, business is going to be booming. Business is going to be better. And because of that, when businesses do expand and start expanding again, they're going to expand, but they're going to be more efficient. They're going to expand a little slower. They're going to do things the right way. And you're going to see businesses that survive are actually providing a need rather than a want to most communities. They're going to provide something of value in order to get your money. Not, oh, I just have a lot of money, so here it goes. No, in this tight economy, people who are going to receive your money are people who literally deserve your money because they provide you something that you probably can't do on your own. And because of that, we're going to have better jobs, better employees, better businesses, better service, and overall a better job market moving forward. And those who are lazy, those who don't want to work, those who probably did not know work ethic before are going to have to grow some work ethic. They're going to have to learn what that looks like. They're going to have to fight. They're going to have to scrap in order to keep their job, in order to maintain their job. And there are plenty of jobs out there right now. I get calls every single day. Every single day. I got 2-3 calls today for jobs that honestly don't pay what is required of me to ever switch. But promises of the future is always a given. Like, we promise you this, we'll promise you that. And they very well may be telling the truth. But, I'm not here for promises. I'm here for guarantees. I'm in a position where I do not have to necessarily bend or break to a promise, right? Even the job that I'm at now, there's promises of promotion in 3 years, in 2 years. Like, that's a long time. That's a long time to dedicate to a job in order to maybe receive something. And so, at the end of the day, you got to pick your poison. You got to pick what you want. You have to show your value in order to receive those type of promises, those type of commitments. But again, it's not ever set in stone until it's written down. And so if you're able to show that value, if you're able to show that promise, you'll be able to still secure a job within this market. You'll be able to still secure good business. And any business that stays around past 2023 is a business that, one, survived COVID and is able to, again, continue to maintain or gain market share within this tough economy. That's a good business that deserves to stick around. With that, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're also excited for all of the new businesses and good businesses that are going to be sticking around and being maintained. There are businesses going for sale every single day now. And so those that stick around, best believe that those are good businesses that are going to perform a need for our communities. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.